Hey, everybody, it's time to do Horseshoes and Hand Grenades from Dragon Con. Hello, everybody, and welcome to an episode of Horseshoes and Hand Grenades live from your favorite con, the best con, the one and only con, the Dragon Con. The con that takes all the nerds from all over the planet, shoves them into Atlanta. Shoves them into wherever they like to sit in their most comfy chair, and they watch as people on the screen do things that are nerdy and fun and things that they think they should do. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to have some fun. We're going to tell some stories. We're going to do some odd and crazy news. We're going to do the whole shebang, and we're going to have a blast doing it. We're going to sail this little rowboat that we sail, because the sails have holes in it. Let's be serious about this. And we're going to take you down to Glory Town. Hey, everybody, welcome to the show. I'm Steven, your host, joined as always by the amazing, incredible, the one and only Smashley.
Hi.
Smash. We're at Dragon Con again.
We are, except there's less pregnancy and less people.
I feel like still feel the energy, you know? I still feel the power of all the people in the chat room. There's a vibe created by the masses, you know what I mean? And I'm imagining
it's called COVID.
Contagious. I'm feeling though, like I don't think we're in the basement anymore. I think we've been upgraded to like one of the ballrooms. You know what I mean? Like all the ballrooms are open for me.
I would love to do this from a ballroom, because that's where we danced with Chewbacca that one time.
Oh, dude, that was a lot of fun. I hope everybody's having a good time.
I feel like the first, because we went 2010, right? First time.
Yeah, that was like what, 1 billion years ago or something.
So many. That was our first set, because it was an even number, so it helped me remember. And we were like, oh my gosh, there's so many people. And then it was like kind of gross when people left their beer bottles and stuff everywhere. And then we kept going back. I didn't swear. Did I swear?
No.
Already?
I didn't hear that. There's no swear jar in here. There's no way to know.
I don't know. Nightbot's trying to add stuff to a swear jar. I'm like, I did not curse.
We're doing better. Well, you know what? If you have never been to a Horseshoes and Hand Grenade show, we are so excited to have you. Welcome in. Kick off your shoes, because don't get your nasty shoes all over our floor. What do you think you're doing? It's all pristine. We clean it every night. We have the dogs lick it. Hey, everybody, let's do a factoid, because, okay, so here's the thing. Ashley, how many times have we successfully done a half hour of power?
So normally our half hour of power is an hour. Oh, that was so much rhyming. So if we can successfully do a half hour of power in an hour, then we're still 10 minutes too long.
And we're gonna do our very best to pull it off. I think we got it, but I think the only way to get started is to get started with a factoid, ladies and gentlemen. Butterflies taste with their feet. Butterflies have receptors on their legs that are similar to those in the taste buds of the human mouth, only 200 times stronger. These receptors are used primarily to test potential egg-laying sites for toxins or other detriments that could harm their offspring. That's kind of awesome. Do you think?
I don't know. I lost you while you were reading that, because I was trying to lick my toe.
Hey, have you ever tried to like lick your elbow, like on like actually?
Yes.
I'm like, you can't do it unless you've got like Gene Simmons' tongue. Then you could probably pull it off.
No, can anybody actually lick their elbow? How many people are trying that?
Probably everyone.
I hope so. Wait, maybe
that we have.
Can you get closer on one side than the other one?
No, I think my elbows are the same length.
Well, I know, but like sometimes you can, you can stretch one.
Things we do on the internet for fun. Do you think it would be useful for humans to be able to tell if this place they were going to have a baby was like satisfactory, like a butterfly? Like, I'm going to put my feet on this leaf, and that's a good place. Like, I mean,
you know what? Okay, so my satisfactory place to have a baby would have been not in a hospital during a pandemic.
Okay, that's true.
I feel like I didn't need tasty feet for that one.
Yeah. They had to cut my baby out of there. That was, not out of me. That was the best.
I'm so ready for guys to be seahorses, but I guess I guess the chick seahorses have the babies and then the guys just pouch the baby. So
how that works?
Yes.
I always thought the dude seahorses carried the baby like from seahorse in zygote to seahorse.
No.
Well, hey, I learned.
Matt, am I wrong? Somebody fact check me, but I think female seahorses actually like conceive and carry, and then, but then the guys like have them all shoved in their pouch, so that's why they like contract their stomach and all the baby seahorses shoot out.
It's not unlike what human people do. I see Jacob strap your baby to his chest every day.
that's I bet you $20 that if that child does not go down, that Jacob will be wearing him. But again, every light in the house is on, and that kills your melatonin. So the baby's gonna be like, "It's potty time, bitches."
Jacob's like, "Watch this video of Metallica in 1997 on YouTube." Sleep.
So we have dance parties with a baby, and I turned on Prodigy Smack My Bitch Up the other day and was dancing around with the baby in the mirror, and he loved it. And Jacob like popped around the corner. He's like, this is child abuse.
This is wrong. I mean, it could have been anything. Could have been Rammstein. That would be my second guess, or Stabbing Westward, which would not surprise me either.
Actually, I haven't played either one of those for the baby. Just Smack My.
Well, you need to get on it. You need to introduce him to as much music that I don't like as you possibly can.
It's 70s right now.
Let's do some world news. A Japanese company's flying car takes a successful test flight. Dude, I've been wanting to fly in cars since like 1990. Because my dad came home one day and he's like, I read in the paper today they were going to have flying cars by the year 2000. I was like, dude, yes, please.
But we do, though, don't we?
I mean, it's kind of like an airplane.
Yeah.
Like they've done a bunch of them where it's airplanes.
We want hover cars.
I want the DeLorean from Back to the Future too, dude. Like I want the wheels to fold up underneath and it'd be like, and then you just go, and every time you drive off, you say, where we're going, we don't need roads, because it'll never get old. That'd be your favorite phrase forever.
Yes. Zafo and Steven are angry because we were lied to.
We were lied to. A Japanese company unveiled its prototype flying car to the public with a 4-minute test flight. SkyDrive Incorporated announced the successful test flight of its SD03 flying car model at the Toyota test field in Toyota, Japan. News, I didn't know there was a Toyota Japan, but now I do. The single-seat flying car, billed as the world's smallest electric vehicle takeoff and landing model, took flight for about 4 minutes. The vehicle resembles a motorcycle with 4 attached propellers, giving it the power of flight. The SD03 is currently capable of maintaining flight for about 10 minutes, and the company is now aiming to expand that time to 30 minutes. SkyDrive said it is aiming to have a commercially available version of the car completed by 2023. 23 years too late, SkyDrive. In 10 minutes, dude, where are you going to go? Like, I can fly to McDonald's in 10 minutes and be like, hey, I did something productive.
I feel like, wait, so is there an actual Toyota Japan, or is it just the manufacturer plant in Japan?
I feel like there's an actual Toyota Japan. What if we had a
It's headquartered in Toyota Aichi, Japan.
Yeah. So it's not actually like Toyota. Maybe it's like Disney World, because Disney World's its own.
Right? Okay. Well, I don't. There's. I'm reading, and I should be showing. Welcome to Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. Ace. Hi. You've managed.
Everybody in the chat has managed to distract Ashley just long enough.
Yes.
Right? I could fly to your house. That would be enough, I think.
Well, I mean, you could drive to my house in less than 10 minutes.
That's true.
No,
go ahead.
Do you need a landing strip? That's what she said.
That's an actually excellent question. I don't know the answers. We only have the details that have been given to us. And the thing, I don't know. Do you need a special license?
Oh, it looks like one of those things that you get in trouble with if you're filming inappropriately. A Mobius, a flying squishy. What's it called? Drone. Yes, thank you.
There we go. Got through the drone.
It's a drone. I think it does the up down thing. So you don't need a landing strip. You need a flat dish landing square.
That's perfect. I'll take one. I'll take two. I feel like we'd be better off doing one of those redneck rigs where you have a go-kart and the parachute and the big fan. I want to fly one of those. But I'm scared of heights, so I don't know why I want to fly one. It just looks like something that Tater and Dwayne would do.
No, this looks more like one of the cheesy James Bonds.
Yes.
What was the one that Halle Berry was in? Jinx.
Another Day to Die. Die another
wanted
day.
To stab that entire character in the face. And the night there was supposed to be like a spinoff with Jinx. And I'm like, no, I will burn Hollywood. No. No.
Yeah. You know what? I'm with you on that. I thought the invisible car was cool, but whatever. Half of the Pierce Brosnan and James Bonds were good.
Yes.
GoldenEye
was so good. So that's one of my favorites. That and Casino, like the two reboots were so good. So good. And then it was just like there's a writer's strike and I don't know what happened to what was the second one for
Quantum
Pierce Brosnan?
Oh, for him, Tomorrow Never Dies. Tomorrow Never Dies. And
GoldenEye was real good.
GoldenEye was great. GoldenEye was jam. All I can remember about Tomorrow Never Dies is that James Bond at one point gets threatened to be tortured with all those little slicey things, and he's wearing really dumb shoes. And that bothered me a lot. And I'm that kind of person, I guess.
You like things, nobody notices shoes.
I do. I'm paying attention. But get it right, Hollywood. You don't put James Bond in stupid shoes. He had stupid shoes all through that movie.
What were they? Like penny loafers? Like what constitutes as stupid? Like impractical?
Keds. They were like blue Keds, and they were stupid. Like,
okay, that seems odd.
Keds. James Bond wears like leather shoes.
GoldenEye and Casino Royale, the same director, TV Travis. I didn't know that. I have chills.
Oh,
really?
I learned so much. I learned so much.
Who? What else have they done? Sorry.
Other movies. Let Travis get back to us on that. What other stuff? Do we know them? Are they our friends?
Are they in the Discord? Because they should be.
Channel, I'd like to talk to them. Small Town News.
Subject. I've never played Kingdom Hearts. It's my turn. You can see the more I ramble, the more nervous Steven gets.
No, these nerves are normal. This is fine. I'm getting in the groove now. I'm in it.
Oh, there's a swear thing above your head now. That's right. Steven has all the swears. Good Lord, Steven. Language.
Totally in character for me.
Nebraska man. What do Nebraskanese people sound like?
I don't know. Did they talk? Are they Southern or
I
are they
know.
Western? Are they more Texas? Are they Matthew McConaughey? You know?
Are they? I feel like if you had hay in your mouth, you would sound like you're from Nebraska.
So you just put a little hayseed in there? No, I go Alabama.
No, that's little Louisiana. Louisiana. I don't know.
Hey.
Google, what does Nebraska sound like? Corn.
We'll get back to you on that.
A Nebraska man's plea to the Lincoln County Council is going viral after he passionately laid out the case for his city's restaurants and stores to stop claiming chicken tenders are boneless chicken wings. What makes a boneless chicken wing if it's not a chicken? Oh, a chicken tender. Okay, I'll read the story. Sorry. ADHD. Andrew Christensen, 27, appeared before the governing body at a public meeting and encouraged the city to be a social leader in this country. Wow, that man is passionate about wings and things.
It's like, you remember the almond milk shenanigans? I don't even know. That's probably still occurring. But like, it's almond milk isn't milk. Stop calling it milk. We're going to riot. That's what this is for chicken wing people.
By the way, Zafo, thank you for this story. He dropped this in for our producer to pop it in for us. And did I read that? Yes, I go into family restaurants and I see people throwing this name around and pretending as though everything is just fine. He said, I'm talking about boneless chicken wings. Steven, he's 27? I feel like this would be sub.
He has passions.
Like, I feel like this started out as kind of like a conversation like, can zombies climb? By the way, in the chat, if you haven't already heard this argument, do you think zombies can climb? Pop in a yes or a no, and then your reasoning. Anyway, I feel like that's what it started out as, and now he's at a town council. Christensen had to wait for laughter to subside before laying out the case that boneless chicken wings are composed of meat that doesn't actually come from the wing of the bird. We would be disgusted if a butcher was mislabeling their cuts of meat, but then we go around pretending as though the breast of a chicken is its wing. Up at the end, Christensen offered some possible alternative names for boneless chicken wings. We can call them buffalo-style chicken tenders. We can call them wet tenders. We can call them saucy nugs or trash.
You know what? I'm gonna call them saucy nugs from now on.
Saucy nugs.
That is the best name we could have ever come up with. I don't disagree with this guy.
Neither do I.
I think it's a solid argument. I think if he was through law school and he's like, it's my time to argue something to the point where I can win it in a court, this is a good thing to put your flag on, you know? Claim this is your argument.
I really feel like this would be something Subject would do. Subject, please grow up to be this man.
He's not, because he's not wrong, but I don't know that it requires the passion that he's coming at it with.
The plea was designed to spark amusement, but he says he stands by the message. Don't call it something it's not. This is so pure.
It really is. This is very wholesome. Saucy nugs is what I'm going to be ordering from now on. Can I get some of them? Saucy nugs.
Stealth. Okay. I want a shirt that says saucy nugs. Where's Scotier to make me a saucy nug shirt?
Yeah, Scotty Mo. We're ordering a shirt. This is a Scotty Mo jam. This fairly well-known streamer shirt.
Yay! That makes me so happy.
Because you're the man. Where are you anyway? Well, you should be a dragon. No Dragon Con is complete without more Scotty Mo. News been left untold. So Jacob would make me read this story. Dragon Con Live. Beer made with whale testicle and sheep dung among exhibits at Disgusting Booze Museum. Why is there a Disgusting Booze Museum? Who sets up a Disgusting Booze Museum in the first place? And why is it Miller Lite?
Ha! Nice. How would you figure out how to make beer or booze anyway, right? Like, I feel like people just walked around trying to alcoholify things, and whale testes were not one that were worth. Well, hi, how you doing, Steven?
Well, I'm pretty good.
Everybody's blaming me.
Oh, we're back. We can keep going now.
Yay! It was Toads Charles, by the way.
Definitely Charles who did that. We're back. And hello, everyone. That was a weird. He's like, what the? Yeah, okay. So
way to go to the bathroom, Charles. Jeez.
Stop peeing on the surge protector.
I had to go find out why your swear jar broke my internet. So there was
yes! Suck it!
A museum dedicated to stomach-churning food has added equally off-putting alcoholic drinks to its displays, including wine fermented in a prison toilet. Ew. Dude, do you remember that stuff we talked about like in 2009 where the high school kids were like defecating in a can? And
yes! What was it called? Whiz Piz or
what was that called? That was bad stuff.
Crunchy poop? I don't remember.
Jankum.
Yes!
Called. Yes. Yeah, gross. Don't do that, everybody. Drugs are bad. The Disgusting Food Museum in Malmo, Sweden, said it wanted people to examine their relationship with booze by seeing the extreme lengths others will go to while craving a mind-altering brew. There's a split fermented cornmeal beer from Peru, a Ugandan gin made from fermented bananas, and an ancient Korean beverage fermented from children's feces and rice. To be medicinal in the past. There's also a strong Scottish brew served with the mouth of a taxidermied squirrel, and an Icelandic beer made with a whale testicle smoked in sheep dung. Museum director Andreas Aaron said, whenever we find ourselves in a situation where there is no alcohol, we get quite inventive, and we've been doing this for millennia. He's right. We have been evidently making this a big thing for quite a while now.
So what was it? Remember the squirrels, the squirrel underground comrades? No, squirrel were bad.
Yeah, squirrel were bad. Yeah.
They suck.
Why are we talking about them all of a sudden?
Well, because you said there was squirrel juice brew.
Oh, you're right. That was the first attempted poisoning by the squirrel army. Trying to take us out. Boy, that's a blast from the past. We haven't talked about squirrels trying to destroy all of humanity in a long time.
You're welcome.
We should open that box back up. That sounds pretty good to me, actually. Hey, what do you think Jacob would make one of these whale nut beers if we asked him?
So is it good?
Maybe. Sure.
She's just saying random words. Always. Don't you like Steven? Okay, everybody does that. You can't think of something and like you'll cycle through stuff in your head until you think of it, right? I just say it out loud because it's more helpful to me that way. They have nothing to do with the word, but they always get me there.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I do the same thing at work. I say stuff. People are like, Steven, can you solve this problem for me? And I'm like, well, I'll go through 18 solutions and I'll probably be like, but none of those will work. So let's try this one. And everybody in the meantime has been like trying to keep up with me talking to myself as I work.
Yes. It's not for anybody. It's for you.
No, but you have to say it out loud.
Right. Or it doesn't work.
That's why you're a professional podcaster at DragonCon. You don't know when to stop.
Nope. Not.
The monologue out. What's going on? WTF section. This is the first time we've been like on track to get through the show in the amount of time that we have allotted for ourselves.
I'm still grossed out by the spit fermented beer. And we crashed because Charles can't handle my swears.
I want to try some of this prison wine. That's what I'm still fascinated by this article. We can move on to the next one, but I feel
like prison wine is toilet wine. Like if someone says, hey, you want some of my prison wine, then you brewed that in a toilet. Like, okay, so a toilet could be clean if it was cleaned, right?
Yeah, sure.
But okay. So if the zombie apocalypse was going to happen, by the way, everybody that said that zombies could not climb in the chat, you're on the winning side of history. Congratulations. Go team. But if, zombie apocalypse and you had to clean your toilet and drink out of it, like, I would be okay that I wasn't going to get some sort of weird like E. coli thing if the toilet had been cleaned properly, but there's still a massive yick factor and it would literally take an apocalypse for me to drink toilet water, even clean toilet water, even out of the back of the thing, right?
Out of the tank? You wouldn't drink in an emergency. You wouldn't drink the tank water.
Well, in apocalypse, that's an emergency.
Okay, yeah.
But I mean, it's still because it's just water that sits there, and it's not like not created to be potable water.
If there was an apocalypse, you know how many people would forget that there's all this good water sitting in toilet tanks all over the country? Like that would be the first place you should go to, like every neighbor's house. As long as you don't have one of those Clorox tabs sitting in there, it's not blue.
Ugh.
There won't be any water in the toilet in the bathroom in my upstairs, though. So if anybody tries for that one, it leaks constantly, but it leaks. It has one of those, like it leaks a bunch. And then when it's empty, it's just like, I'm not going to refill. So you go in there, you take a dump and then you go to flush and it's like, and you're like, why is there no water in the tank? Why is this a thing? It's on my to-do list. Don't worry. There's things that are imperative that you do when you're in the moment of utilizing whatever thing that you need to do, right? Like your toilet flush issue. When you don't have water to flush and you need like a poop knife, it's
It's imperative that you fix it. But the second you walk out of the bathroom, you don't remember that it was imperative that you fix it until the next time you go use the restroom.
Yep, I've been there.
A poop knife.
My son did that once. He was like, the toilet, he went and I was like, toilet didn't flush because it's whatever. The tank wasn't full. So I hit the thing so it would fill up. And then we walked off. And then like 3 hours later, I came back and I was like, shoot. We forgot to come back and finish this out.
So explain to them what a poof knife is. I feel like only Zafo knows.
A poof knife was introduced to us by some friends that were explaining that if you have a condition where you produce large, what's a good excrement?
If you've never drank water or eaten any fiber in your entire life.
And it can't go down, you have to chop it up. So people carry this plastic knife and they cut it up in the pot and then they
carry it with them, Steven?
They'd have to. You don't just like, I mean, you had them at home, sure. But like when you're out and about and you got to let loose, you need to have what you need. You know, you don't.
Oh my God. Like, can you imagine carrying a knife for your poop on your person? How do you, like, what do you clean that with? Like, do you also carry Lysol?
I mean, sure, Clorox wipe. We all carry Clorox wipes now. COVID-19.
Yeah, that's true.
It's perfect for people who need poop knives. I had some friends of mine who used to be in a band, and they went on tour with a guy, and the guy always carried around a wooden spoon, and that's what he used it for because they didn't have poop knives at the time. Way back when you couldn't buy it, so he had a big wooden spoon he carried.
Oh, gross. God, like, okay, guys, from the bottom of the cockles of my tiny little beating heart, if you need an instrument to shove your excrement down the toilet, please, dear Jesus, invest in one of these, drink 2 a day, and maybe get a little fiber and cut back on the protein. But at least this. At bare minimum, this.
The only thing that we have is Americans have this stuff, man. Like,
just go outside.
or just go outside if that's all it takes. How do you bring that up to somebody like, dude, I forgot my poop knife at home?
Can I borrow your ladle?
Let's do the WTF section. Let's do the next.
Oh yeah. Oh, we already did this. Sorry.
Yeah, whatever.
Where's the bingo? Feds seek public's help in finding a guy in a jetpack flying at 3,000 feet near LAX. 3,000 feet's high, man.
See, everyone's all concerned about the plane, and here I am wondering what jetpack this was and where I can get one.
My backpack's got jets. I don't know if I can sing this on Twitch. Okay. Never mind.
That was so close to the original recording that you're going to get a DMCA takedown notice.
I don't know. They're stupid right now. Lawyers are like, I'm bored. I'm stuck at home with COVID. Let's intellectual property some shit out of people. Do. The FBI is seeking the public's help in finding a man who pilots saw flying with a jetpack near the Los Angeles International Airport last weekend, officials said Friday. That's a lot of dates that you strung together. And I feel like my editor, Kelly Lynn Colby, would tell you that you're dumb. The sighting was first reported by an inbound American Airlines pilot around 6:35. According to the FAA, the incident remains under investigation. By the way, like, they get annoyed when you putz around in an aircraft. They're kind of buttholes.
I feel like there was probably somebody going, "Hey, there's something out the window."
No, they would have said it really quickly.
Out the window.
Was that? Yeah. Yes. Okay. I got it. It took me a sec. That was the gremlin on the thing, right? I didn't curse 5 times. Your mom cursed 5 times. Sorry. Hate you all. Did he give me curses because I didn't get the reference at first?
Did curse once or twice, but did I
really?
We're trying our best here.
I thought you guys were just screwing with me. I don't remember. I remember the one B word curse because I was quoting Prodigy, but screw art. Tower American 90s.
Chat room.
Yep. He sides with the chat room. The voice from above. What was that?
Wait. If subject said it, it was correct. If subject did not said it, Okay, see, Sub said I'm at 3. Sub is the end all be all of the swears. Tower American 97. We just passed a guy in a jetpack, the American Airlines pilot said. Tower operator can then be heard asking the pilot in the surprise tone whether the person in the jetpack is to the right or the left of the plane. Dude, the fact that nobody asked about Boba Fett is disappointing. Off the left side and maybe 300 yards or so, about our altitude, the pilot responded. Moments later, Southwestern Airlines pilot contacted ATC and made a similar report. We just saw a guy pass us in a jetpack? ? After the jetpack was spotted a second time at an altitude of about 3,000 feet and 300 yards south of the airport, the tower contacted the pilot of the third flight in JetBlue plane approaching LAX to alert him of the strange sighting. We heard, and we are definitely looking, JetBlue said. Yeah, because you can all hear everything. Wait.
I just like that it was taken seriously. Like the pilot could have said, I just saw a unicorn out my left window, and they would have been like, how far away was the unicorn? Because you're talking about like 300, 500 people on an airplane flying around. You want to pretend that everything they say is real because it's radio chatter, and that's critical stuff, man.
The FBI, I guess this is Twitter. The FBI tweeted and that they quote, take seriously events that threaten U.S. airspace and investigates alleged violations. Hashtag safe skies. Swear count 35, suck a butt. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think 35 may be a little high, but you know what? You guys are all whatever you want. Sounds fine to me. That's great. I tell you what. So we did come up with one thing we were going to do for Dragon Con, and that thing was a game we're going to play. However, being that everything is complicated with you guys in the chat and the call-ins and all that stuff, it's a little bit more messy. So we're going to play a game against each other. But if we get a point wrong, somebody in the chat, which we can grab randomly a name when they go, ooh, I win. If we get something wrong, you get a sticker pack in the mail if you want to share it with us. We'll meet up after the show and figure this out.
There you go.
We'll just need the Twitch names.
Ace, you whore.
Get it right. No sticker pack for you. We get it wrong, sticker pack. This is the way we're going to do it. This is how we give things away in the virtual world. So our good buddy Charles here is going to be our helpful voice of game show hostness. But I did have a tune. I did have some music we could play to start this thing out. So we're going to kick off our newlywed game. And we're going to do this deal. All right. Good. Charles.
Anyway, Steven's my brother. We're not married, just in case.
No, we're not. Yeah, she's my sister-in-law, best friend. So, hey, Charles, we're going to go ahead and do this thing. I guess you're going to ask us the one question, and then we're going to answer the other person, what we think the other person's answer was. You'll tell us if one of us is right or wrong.
Okay, you go first. That way I don't talk over you.
So I don't have access to the document yet. I'm trying.
Well, hey, Ashley, I know a question that you asked earlier. What's your favorite Bond villain? And I think I know what yours is. And then you tell me what you think mine is.
Okay. Are you going to tell me or vice versa?
I'm going to tell you what yours is, and then you're going to tell me what mine is, and then I'll tell you whether you're right.
Okay. Okay.
Yours, Goldfinger.
False.
Well, tell me what mine
What were you going to say first?
Blofeld.
Should have gone with us, Steven.
No, should have gone with my gut.
Should go with it. I would say Blofeld for you because I feel like that's the only one you know.
That's so unfair and judgy of you.
And true.
I said Jaws.
All right.
Oh, okay. Nice. I wouldn't even have thought about like Odd Job or Jaws. I was thinking like the big guys. I actually told Jacob initially like Scaremonger just because of the third nipple thing, but I'm like, that's too esoteric. I'm just being like, but the Blofeld trilogy, that's like my favorite. Those are my favorite 3 books. So Blofeld.
I have your questions.
Oh, yes. Great.
Okay.
That's the only one I remembered.
So starting with Ashley, what is Steven's favorite superhero?
Superman.
Yes. What is Ashley's favorite?
Batman.
Yeah.
No, here it says Rock God of Garlic.
Oh.
Say it. All right, starting with Steven, what activity would Ashley spend the most time doing during a beach vacation?
Swimming. Easy peasy.
Okay, what would Steven do?
Drinking beer.
I did not expect you to get that. Nice.
We've known each other since we were teens, friends.
Ashley, what country has Steven always wanted to visit?
Balls.
Yes.
Yes, that is correct. No, it's not.
Scotland.
Yes, it is Scotland. What about Ashley? What would she want to visit?
Ashley would want to go to Germany.
No.
I told Jacob, I said Japan, but Germany's also acceptable because I talk about both interchangeably.
Well, you said Japan, so now Japan answer. Jeez.
I knew you were going to say Germany.
Steven, what would be the first food purchase Ashley would make at Busch Gardens?
Oh no. What would she get? What does she like? She only eats sweet tarts.
Yeah, but where did you say I wanted to visit just now?
Oh, you would eat, I don't know, an egg roll. That's not Japanese.
No, where did you say?
Oh, I don't know, a brat? No?
Potatoes.
The German potato salad, das Bestas.
Son of a gun. Potatoes.
What would Steven
Potato.
eat?
Starburst.
That's a wonder. Is that a legit answer?
Fried Twinkie. They don't have those.
You would be wrong.
You know what, Steven? Jacob asked me these, and not once did I think about what your answer would be.
You didn't? I've spent no cycles on this.
It's a turkey leg.
Yeah.
They have turkey legs, man.
I just thought it sounded like a festival food, and I was like, turkey leg.
Ashley, what is Steven's favorite Marvel movie?
Swear. What was that Shazam?
No.
That was wrong.
What is it?
America Winter Soldier, man.
Oh, I knew that. You tell me that all the time.
Shazam is not even Marvel. But what would be Ashley's Marvel film?
Ashley's favorite Marvel movie. I don't. What does she like? She doesn't like any of them. Endgame, probably.
That's the least favorite.
You're a disappointment, Steven.
At least he got like a Marvel movie and didn't go with DC.
Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, that makes sense. The Led Zeppelin bit. I get it.
All right, Steven, what would shock you more if Ashley said, I'm pregnant again, or zombies can indeed climb?
Zombies can climb.
Thank you.
Ashley, what would shock you more if Steven said, I'm pregnant again, or zombies can indeed climb?
Zombies can climb because Steven doesn't walk around being wrong.
I can tell Jacob gave you a gimme in this one. Ashley, what instrument did Steven play in high school?
Guitar.
Remember, it's not rated R yet. Oh, guitar?
The guitar.
That's
All
correct.
right. What did Ashley play?
Ashley played the what's that thing? It's the tube instrument. Played the tube. The bazooka. No, the clarinet.
Yes.
That's it.
You got oddly weird with that one. We'll give you clarinet.
The bazooka.
Steven, what is Ashley's favorite Bond villain? Oh, we already did that one. Never mind.
Yeah, we did that one.
Cheated.
Ashley, what is Steven's favorite type of chip?
Fritos.
That is wrong. That is incorrect.
What? That's a corn chip.
My favorite chip is a plain Lay's potato chip. I'll eat the whole bag and be covered in grease and disappointment. His favorite chip, if I recall, based on like lots of data, is the Cool Ranch Dorito.
I do like me some Cool Ranch Doritos.
Is that not correct?
It's parentheses, so I guess it's great. It says Cheetos Doritos, which is really not a thing unless you're pregnant.
That's not an answer.
So, okay, just hear me out. If you take a bowl, right, and you fill it halfway up with Cheetos, and you fill the other halfway with Doritos, and you give them a little zhuzh, perfect party snack.
That's like Chex Mix, but like with more cholesterol.
with more phthalates.
And fat.
Kelly, then you have a stomach ache. I'm not saying what it will make you feel like or do for your health. I'm saying the flavor profile is appropriate for getting drunk.
These are real tips you get on Horseshoes and Hand Grenades.
Which leads to Ashley saying, I'm pregnant again. Let's say you two are on a road trip to Dragon Con. What one road snack would Ashley bring?
Oh, what would Ashley bring for a road trip? I feel like somewhere in there is Doritos, but we have to pick something different. Smarties, a giant bag of Smarties.
Oh my God, I didn't think about Smarties, but it would totally be Smarties. I love Smarties.
I'm still wrong because it's not what you said.
Well, I was wrong.
Is it not right because you know her better than she knows herself?
Yes, that was, yeah. Those.
What would Steven bring?
The Starburst that you don't have to unwrap.
Starburst minis, baby. Yes. I put those in a giant ball and I look like a baseball player. I'm like,
oh my God. So Steven and I make ourselves sick when we go on road trips. It's so bad because we don't really eat junk food often at all. And then when we go on a road trip, we're like, guess what we can do? And we just pile everything in there. And then by the time we get to like Dragon Con, we're just like,
hotel room at Dragon Con is just covered in candy and snacks.
And
like,
vomit.
And then wheatgrass to make us feel better after.
And then drink the wheatgrass and then we feel better.
Oh, I love Smarties.
If Ashley was stuck on a deserted island and could bring one book, what book would she bring?
Dragons of Autumn Twilight by Margaret Weiss. That is probably incorrect. She reads 50,000 books.
That's what Jacob said too.
Well, then we're right. Whatever book what book would you take?
Probably Memoirs of a Geisha because it ends.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You're not craving more of that.
Yeah. Jacob said I would never get what you guessed or what you said.
Probably not.
Because nobody else read this book.
Everybody read this book, man.
I've never even heard of this book.
What is it?
And I'm an all-knowing voice.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Charles is the all-knowing voice. You guess what book it would be, and they'll tell you why you're wrong and which one it is.
Tarbin's True Air by Kelly Lynn Colby.
Oh, snap. I should have said that one because that's a fantastic book. Tarbin's True Air by Kelly Lynn Colby. But no, the book I would take is The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss.
Oh, okay. So would you take a book that is part of a series? Because then you're never actually satisfied because the way the series is like, okay, stuff is wrapped up, but there's still stuff not answered because they want you to read the second book.
Well, yeah, but that book was poetry, and I was happy with it.
So good.
It was because it was glorious. But you know what we could take, Ashley? What I think would be a good choice is the second place award-winning book in the North Texas Book Festival called Laundered, an anthology of monster messes from the Two Dorks community. It's an anthology of short stories where if you buy it, the proceeds go to charity. They go to Toys for Tots. How about that for a book? That's what we should have taken. What a fantastic collection of stories written by me, you, and a handful of other wonderful writers.
Edited by Kelly Lynn Colby. Actually, why didn't we both say that in order to proselytize our goodness onto people?
Because we couldn't do it as smooth as I just did it.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, pretty good.
It was really good.
Do we have more questions?
One more. Favorite fair food for Ashley?
Funnel cake.
And for Steven?
Deep fried Oreo.
That's a wonderful answer, and I would have chosen it. What did I say? I can't even remember.
Funnel cake.
It's the only thing me or Steven could think of because we were in a hurry and that was the last question Steven or Jacob asked us and we're both like, funnel cake, that's a fair food. I know exactly what you did.
I had to get up in the middle of dinner to answer the phone. I'm like, these are the answers. Called him back later. These are my other answers because those were stupid.
Now, who got the Bond villain one? Because Ashley did not get Jaws, right?
No, I didn't get Jaws.
But I guess Goldfinger, and I think she said Blofeld.
Yeah, well, Steven went Goldfinger instead of saying Blofeld.
Oh, the score comes down to Steven guessed 7 correct answers, and Ashley guessed 7 correct answers.
Yes, we are the same. This is. Thank you, Charles, so much for pitching in for us and helping us play that game. That means we have how many questions were there? Actually, were there 10? There were 10 or 11. We have
you're asking me a number, friend.
I don't know. We're gonna give out some stickers, so I'm just gonna grab names out of the chat when this is all over, and we'll ping you and send you stickers.
Just tell us if you want stickers.
Yeah, we'll get in touch. We got whispers on Twitch. We'll make this happen. And we'll get you some stickers. How many minutes do we have? 3 minutes. Holy balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got to get this done. And you know what we're going to do with our final 3 minutes? We're going to do what we didn't do last year and tell you where you can continue to watch Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. We forgot all about that. We are a podcast that performs this show every Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time on twitch.tv/2dorkstv. That's where you can find us. We stream video games from time to time. We do podcasts. We do another show called Staring at Goats. It's all about quarantine, where we're starting to take in guests. So if you're out there and you're a podcaster and like, I want to talk about quarantine, then you get in touch with us over at 2dorkstv. You can whisper us. You can email us, hnhshow@gmail.com. That's H, the letter N, H, show. And we'd love to get in touch with you about stuff and also sticker packs. We're going to send out some stickers. I think that'll be great. What else do we need to tell them, Ashley? What else do we? Steve H&H on Twitter.
Yes.
Actually, it's Fate Kills, Phate Kills. We'd like to thank our Patreon friends over there at patreon.com/2dorks for supporting the show, helping us do all the things we do. So thank you to Jewel, Lucretia, Oddly Normal One, Og, Hammer Dwarf, and Adam of Geekheim for your continued patronage. All wonderful human beings. All streamers in their own right. 3 out of the 5. How many times? That was
I wouldn't even have known, man. I'd be like, yeah, those are numbers.
That sounds good to me. You can also join our community over at 2dorks.net/Discord if you want to come and be a part of a bunch of knuckleheads sitting around chatting all day because we're all computer nerds sitting at our desk. And we're going to leave you guys at DragonCon. Thank you so much. Huge thanks to everybody who puts this thing on, to Charles, to Scott, to Joe, to all the tech team, everybody who does this. Y'all are amazing. You've made this smooth and seamless, and you are the true heroes of DragonCon. But we're going to leave you with these words.
Except for when Charles went pee and shorted out the internet, but, we won't mention that.
No, we're going to just gloss that over. It's just no big deal. We want to come back next year, Ashley. Jeez. Words of wisdom from Nathaniel Hawthorne. Happiness is a butterfly, which when pursued is always just beyond your grasp, but which, if you will sit down quietly, may alight upon you. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We'll see you next time on Horseshoes and Hand Grenades.